Sun Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They already have as many wins in the second half as they did in the first half, and we're just starting the second half at number 0.
And I know some of their fans are already starting to look forward to the draft, but I still think this team has a chance to win some games down the stretch.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
I guess we have to nickname him the thrower, aren't we, or something like that.
After last week?
I mean, man, you're talking about over 400 yards throwing the ball. The running backs and everyone else may be looking at him like, hey, don't forget us. And he'd probably just tell them, listen, you want to get involved?
Go out.
Go out and catch some passes. I'll make sure you touch it.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. First carry for Najee Harris. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. But look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. Well into the triple digits, and they'll take that every time out.
What I loved was just how decisive he was running the football. Coaches like guys that go north and south. They don't like the east-west guys, the juking and the jiving. 1 foot in the ground and cut.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Now it's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Here's 2nd and 10. Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert running left off the option. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Here's Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now, Ward. It's complete to Lockett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now. When you talk about the defense for these Chargers, this unit, they're hoping to improve against the pass because right now, Charles, number 27 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Oh, nice move. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Only 2 yards on the carry. That's going to set up a 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Herbert. Now a deep one for Johnston. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. That's pulled in at the 32. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Indeed, they have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game, just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away.
Formation for the Titans.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense worked their way back onto the field. And a week ago, as you get a look at the numbers, well over 100 yards, he was on fire.
He was on fire. Obviously, the offensive line was on fire, all the guys who were trying to assist him. But you know who else was? The play caller. Because his ego totally got out of the way, and he kept calling the plays that were working over and over.
Justin Herbert with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Tennessee offense set to go again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rush, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Play action now, Ward. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. They fake the handoff. Now Ward. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now he'll tuck this and run, and he will slide down with a good gain. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Down carry for Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
You talk about this Titan defense.
Against the pass, they've had some issues, right? Number 23 in the NFL right now.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude.
Breaks the tackle. Now Allen shoves him aside. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Chargers, first down.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They'll try the air now with Herbert. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Cameron Dicker on for the Chargers field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
17.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Titans offense and running back Tony Pollard set to go back to work. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Off play action, Ward. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
33. And the Titans first down.
Off the play fake, Ward. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Here's Ward. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Ward. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Charles, not to point fingers, but how much of this goes on the shoulders of the offensive line? Well, look at the 6 sacks last week. That's the 4th in this game.
Definitely the bulk of it does go on the offensive line. That's what they're tasked with doing, keeping their quarterback upright and clean in the pocket. But I think they have to look at, okay, are we bringing in extra people? Is the ball out of the quarterback's hands quick enough? There are a few other factors that they have to look at to try and help out, but you're exactly right. It starts with the O-line.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Chargers offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Nifty move. Shreds into the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 82 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
A gain of 18 on the play.
First down, and they go back to Harris. They'll get this to about the 38.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
This one, and he lost the football. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Titans getting set and ready to go here for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
They go play action with Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out, and this one is no good. He missed it, and the deficit will stay at 3 scores.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
The escapability in evidence there. Is that one good for 15 and a first?
Goal at the 7 line.
Run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Najee Harris halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
I give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and his votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Titans, nothing.
Now, after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
18-yard line.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Cockrell. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he juked him. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. And now the 1,400-yard mark eclipsed. A touchdown on that last drive. He's put together such a solid season. We always talk about 1,000-yard campaigns, and 2,000 so elusive, but 1,500, that's a nice total to aim toward, too.
It really is, because when you get to that type of a number, you know those guys up front have done yeoman duty, right? And what we don't give them enough credit for is not just the initial blocks that they make. It's that 2nd and 3rd block. Sometimes you get the combination blocks where you're running the power game. But how about the lineman who can get the block?
He's got him in, complete. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Quentin Johnston, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have opened the lead up to 30. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Now he's going to step up and run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's another Titans first down. First and 10.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They go back to Pollard on second down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Trying to run forward with Pollard. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to fourth down. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
A 54-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they will remain well behind.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up with great field position and enough time to maybe get downfield and get a field goal attempt of their own.
The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Short throw to Dissler. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 37.
And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city. like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scotty, thank you as always. Well, likely two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
He finds his man, Pollard. And they get him down, but now the third takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Titans first down.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw, here's Ward. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
That's good.
Throwing is Ward. Got his man, Okonkwo. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ward. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Ridley. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll throw again, Ward. And he whips that one incomplete there.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To throw is Ward. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Ward to throw for it on fourth. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First down.
From the gun, Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Throwing now, Ward. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley from 8 yards out. And the Titans get a bit closer. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's got a rushing touchdown of the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
He was brought down by Kevin
Ball at the 26, second and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into their second-half blowout material. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Herbert. Complete to Johnston here. They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That one complete to McConkey. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. That's swung out wide to Harris. 2nd and 9.
Complete to Najee Harris. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert now. Short throw to Disley. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Herbert back to the air. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. I got to think at this point, 3rd quarter, if you're able to hold on to the ball, get 3 at the end, that's all you're looking for.
I would agree with that because right now, this is a job well done by them. In fact, it's almost time for handshakes, a little dap on the sidelines. Maybe even start to discuss post-game plans. And for the guys who haven't played yet, go ahead and get loose. Your time is now.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And a yard at the 37-yard line.
Here's Ward. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
14 yards. That's good for a Titans.
Now Ward. This complete to Lockett. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run left with Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Tui Pelotu, he got in there and met him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the 1st half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, here's a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it on play action.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Already a pair of third down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this third down try.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Pollard.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the
Nothing
play.
on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
8-yard line.
Pollard one more time.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought
3rd
down
and
at the
goal,
4
trying to
yard
make
line.
that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
It's now 3rd and
Looking to throw.
More. They'll try and do this.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Cam Ward.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Sly on for the extra point.
And the lead is down to 20. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a 1st and 10. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Now it's Herbert.
Now he'll take this and run. And Herbert got to slide to a stop, and he has a 1st down.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Herbert off the bootleg.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A shotgun snap for Herbert.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 37. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
First down. A gain of 18.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Harris running straight ahead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Short throw to Disley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Chargers.
They hand this off to Harris. And fights through one man. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Herbert. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the Chargers first down.
On the give, this is Harris. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He was taken
They'll
down.
lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a 2nd and 2. To throw, here's Ward.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Titans first down.
Ward. Here's a screen now for Pollard.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
They'll throw again. Ward. That's caught. Left side, it's Burks.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
They go play action with Ward. Looking for Lockett, and he's got him working his way free across the middle. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Straight ahead here with Pollard. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
from the gun. Here's Ward.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead, but at the same time, got it done, and it'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So here are the Chargers to take over. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First target, first catch, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Down at the 18-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run again with Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
3rd and 3.
Herbert. He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
And the kick is good, so you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Chargers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, it's another week, another loss, as they fall now to 0-9. And they're going to get an extra week to stew over this, as they're not back in action until week 11. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.